They thrive on. Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
9:30. We're done.
I think I got the code.
Oh.
I think I got the
Watch that. Yes. Good afternoon. Good evening. We're doing casseroles tonight. Paul's in the house. Say hi, Paul.
What's up?
Paul's here. Yay.
A long day.
So I know it's been a really long day.
Yeah, I was actually early today, I think.
You were?
I think so, yeah.
I love when you're early. I was not.
No,
The catering got to me, man. I didn't get here till 10 o'clock this morning. Hi, JC. How's it going? Hi, Paul. You're cute.
Who's that?
Amanda S. says.
Hi, Amanda S. Give me my information.
Stop that.
I gotta stop.
There'll be none of that badness going around. All right, so I'm getting ready. We're doing a few different casseroles. I'm so glad. Oh, some of the comments have been already shut off. We're so bad already. All right, so tonight we're making a few casseroles. This one I'm getting ready. This is going to be a green bean cauliflower casserole. I already realized you're going to be running around getting stuff. You want to cut up that cauliflower for me?
Yeah, I gotta scrape
It's going
it,
to get
right?
steamed. Yeah, if there's some black spots, you definitely want to scrape it. So this is a subscriber night only, but you'll have some, hi Tyler! Did I do it right? Is it sub only? It should be, right? I think you get 60 seconds. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna do a pastrami. Hi Cheryl! We're gonna do a pastrami one. I had so much fun catering. Did you guys see some of the pictures? They were busy, but I have to tell you, last night I got home and I literally hit the wall. And this morning I was like, I just couldn't get out of bed. It was too much. Hey Tammy, welcome. Hi Liz, missed you. It's been a hectic with my dog sick. I'm so sorry. That's never any fun. Mine poisoned himself with dandelions. What's going on with your pup? We should do a dog food day. But I'm afraid to do that because if somebody gets sick with the dog food recipe that I make, it's worse than getting people sick from food.
Yeah.
You know? All right, so I'm just cutting these green beans into thirds. Now, clearly I'm making more food than you guys make. Hi, Sunflower. You know, the most comments that I've seen over the last like 72 hours is about the broccoli. So I did hacks on Saturday night. After catering, I did like hacks and how-tos, and I was cleaning broccoli from here, and I boiled it, and the amount of broccoli mites that came out, oh my God. We were all...
You did TikTok after you went catering?
On Saturday, yes I did. Yes,
Saturday you went back early though, right? 5, yeah.
Well, yes.
Still a lot, but...
Yeah, it was still exhausting. All right. So we are gonna make a Mexican casserole. Hey, Rochelle says, what's up, Paul?
What's up, Rochelle?
A Reuben casserole, a chicken one, and a cauliflower green bean casserole. So we have a vegan, a vegetarian, a meat-based, and thank you for my populars. So we had organic broccoli tonight, but didn't have the heart to tell my aunt we should clean them more. I know. Casserole night. I wish you could have a job like this. I know, it's kind of nice, isn't it? All right, so we're gonna do 4 different casseroles. Actually, we're gonna do a third one that I wanna put together right now. It's sort of like pasta. And what we're gonna do, you guys are gonna add them to bowls, but what we do here is we break the casseroles down into like servings. So if you had a casserole dish that you put your casserole in after you get the recipe, that's how you guys would do it. But for me, the amount of ingredients for each casserole is gonna make like 6 to 8 casseroles for me tonight. And then we're gonna make dinners. So, the first one up is not really a casserole, but we're gonna turn it into a casserole. It's kind of cool. Sean, I gotta have to ask you to run around, dude.
All right.
I forgot to get ricotta cheese, and I need a big bowl to mix this in.
The cheese is in the back.
Ricotta cheese is in the back.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
So, what makes something a casserole. It's like all the components on a plate, and then you mix them up. So it's like a starch, a protein, a vegetable, and a sauce, and a cheese. So all those 5 components. Hi, G-Man. Hello, wonderful chef. Hello, wonderful Kat. Chef wants to book cooking classes today. Yes, next Sunday is our first class brunch. Thank you, sir. So we got the cheese. And let's mix it. Oh, first we're gonna cut this. So the first one I'm doing is sort of like an Italian one. And can I have a giant bowl?
Here.
Oh, did you give it to me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I did see you give that to me. Thank you. And this one we're gonna do is sort of like an eggplant and Italian pasta. So you're gonna have pasta. We're gonna use this big noodle that the guys already cooked for me. Right? It's going in the bucket.
I got a crazy story about casseroles.
You have a crazy casserole story?
My neighbor is an older lady.
We're gonna hear a casserole
She's dead
story.
now, sadly. But
Let me see, Lynn.
when I was a kid, every Christmas she'd make me a tuna casserole, I think it was. Like peas and stuff in it. Every Christmas she made me one until she passed away.
What did she put in it?
I think it was peas, tuna. I don't remember. I was
Like a
little.
tuna
It
casserole?
was so good. So good. And then she passed away when I was like 16, 17, I think. But she, I mean, all my brothers and sisters growing up, she always got stuff.
That's cool. So yes, this is rigatoni. Leah, the difference between regular pasta, conventional pasta, and organic pasta. So by accident, that's pretty good because you really want to do, yes, Cynthia, we're going to get there. This probably won't be the best one for you, but you're going to have a couple here that you're going to be able to eat that are really good for you. On brand, I figured it out. I got you. I didn't know where you went, PBR. Woo! All right, so Leah, the difference is that the pasta in a non-organic or conventional pasta would be that it's made with enriched white flour. It's probably not the best pasta or wheat. It could be made with, grown with chemicals, pesticides. It also could be genetically modified. So it's good that you got the organic pasta. You're gonna like it better. It's got better flavor and it's healthier for you based on the ingredients. Yep, just cut it in pieces. We're gonna steam it. It's gonna go in the steam basket and then we're gonna make it into a casserole on the stove. Okay, so next, let me cut this. We're gonna make some eggplant. So we have some breaded eggplant. This was left over from our eggplant parmesan. Now, if you wanted to, you could, let me see what that says. It's been a hoot being the new guy on the block. Yeah, it's kind of been a hoot. I didn't even realize. Sorry, been out of the loop. It's okay, Dor. We're here. We're always going to be here. Ugh, it's a not fed egg. Where's my medium gloves? Here they are. So we're going to chop up the eggplant. And it's sort of like, when you get eggplant with, like in a pasta, it's sort of the same thing, but we're going to bake it like a baked ziti. So it'll get creamy and everything. So yeah, so I guess our first recipe class is next Sunday. I think we have a few spots left. And it's $29. You're gonna get all the recipes by tomorrow night, whoever's at that class, because I just realized they didn't get done yesterday, because when I got home, I was in no state to finish recipes, but I will finish them, I promise. So I'm just kind of chopping this up and throwing this in here. Now, if you wanted to make this without breadcrumb, you certainly could. And you could even like cut this into bite-sized pieces. And only $29, yes. Unless, of course, you give them a discount code, which, I think everybody waits for that now, Tyler. See, I'm just chopping it up into strips. I'm gonna take the crunchy one out. But if you wanted to make this with regular, such a deal, yay! So if you wanted to make this with like sauteed or roasted eggplant, you could do that too to avoid the breadcrumb. I just have this left over, so you know it's sort of like you can make a casserole into sort of like a kitchen sink type of thing, like a stew or a soup. Is there a way to bake the bread, the eggplant for health, and then layer? Would it be good? Yeah, of course. This is what I did with this for eggplant parmesan. But like I was saying, I had some left over. We had some leftover pasta today, so I'm just using it up. And I figured, oh, casserole class. It's like an Italian casserole. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Tyler, if 5 people tell me they are interested, I'll turn on a discount code. Oh, it's getting real. So next week we are doing brunch. I think we have an egg strata on there. I'm going to teach you. I forget the recipes on the class. Yes, we bake eggplant here. We do not fry it. We do not fry the eggplant. Okay. So now I'm going to add. What I notice, especially either with quiche or any type of casserole. And most casseroles, of course, have cheese in them or some type of cheesy sauce. I like to add Parmesan because the Parmesan, no, it's not through the store. You're gonna get it through our link, the Stand Store. You'll do it that way, and you can sign up. Tyler, can you guide them and guide Dor? It'll be a Zoom class too. All right. Now I'm taking all of this mozzarella and we're putting this all together, and then now we're going to add, remember we said a sauce and a cheese. So we have 2 kinds of cheese in here, and then we're going to add a third. It's kind of cheesy and heavy. Not every casserole has to be like this, and certainly some of the other ones we're going to make tonight are not like this. I didn't know pasta could be a casserole. Sure, you know, like you could do an egg noodle, a casserole, a pasta. It could be, you know, to me, any type of a baked dish could make a really good, I'm putting about 3 pounds in here. You're not gonna need that much. Any type of pasta or carbohydrate, sauce, a protein. A protein in here, I guess, would be our vegetable protein. I guess we could even put sausage in here if you wanted to, or chop up meatballs, add a salami. You could do that. I'm gonna leave this vegetarian today. So the cheese becomes our protein source. Okay, so we're gonna mix that up, and then we're gonna add the tomato sauce to this. Okay, sir, if you want to get all those trays into the steamer, and we'll steam them for like 8 minutes. And then we're gonna add our tomato sauce. That was kind of cool on brand. I like that you did that. I didn't get it. And the other day I was like, who's this weirdo telling me I don't get it? What am I missing? And then I figured it out today. I was like, oh, I'm doing all right. How about you? I really, unless I'm going live, I actually haven't been on the platform much just because it's my season right now. We've been so busy that I'm just, you know, doing the very basic that I possibly can.
Amen.
Thank you for my heart, Kim. Look at this. So now we're going to just mix this up, and this becomes like a eggplant ziti, sort of eggplant rigatoni casserole. That's kind of fun, right? Yeah, PBR, I have, Tyler's been such a big help, which is, you have no idea, like an angel floated into my life. Look at how beautiful this is. And now when we bake it, it just melts together, which is beautiful. And we'll melt one because you're gonna get a whole bunch of fun stuff today.
Oh, sweet.
All right, so when I finish this, we're gonna put one in the oven, We'll put one of each in the oven that you can take home, and the rest we'll put in a pack, right?
Sounds good to me.
So what I like to do is I like to just hold on. I got sauce on this, and I just want to wipe it off. Okay. We're just gonna spray this a little with some avocado oil, and then it's gonna go right in the pan. And then we have this beautiful sort of baked ziti, but it's really eggplant. And again, if you wanted to add meat to this, you could keep it vegetarian. Hi, Mildred. You could keep it vegetarian, or you can go ahead and add a meatball, some sausage, anything fun like that. And then we're gonna bake it off. And do we have any more shredded moots, dude? So this would be considered a casserole. It has all the components. An Italian casserole, number one. All right. And then we're gonna add a little bit of Parmesan on the top. You know, if you wanted to chop spinach, sauteed spinach, and add that to this, a meatball, the eggplant was baked. That's it, I just need this and that can go.
Okay, right?
Yeah, this is your dinner tonight. Do you like eggplant? You don't even care,
I
right?
love eggplant.
You do?
I look at pizza.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some guy in my back in my heyday showed me
Back in
this.
your heyday?
Yeah, back in back in the homeless days.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was so he gave me an eggplant pizza, and I was like, I don't really got a choice, but I know the
You're homeless and hungry.
and I ate it, and it was really good.
There you go.
I know, I got stories for everything.
You got stories? How about we save some of those stories?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna put this on here. All right, next. So that's casserole number one. Very simple. How can you shop at the Stand Store? Candy, can you show her? So the Stand Store, if you go on the link in my profile, it's right there. And then you scroll through it, and there's all kinds of things you can do. Hey Tina, welcome. So, this one's vegetarian. We're gonna do a few vegetarians tonight. This is just a casserole, and hi Queens, and it has a rigatoni, and I did some eggplant in here, and then there's ricotta cheese, tomato sauce, and mozzarella, and it's gonna get baked up now. So this is sort of like our Italian, thank you for my roses, Elia. That's like our Italian casserole. So next, let's look at a Mexican casserole. This is a very, very fun one that we do here, and people love it. Now, do I have all the ingredients is the question.
I didn't see any guacamole.
Yeah, that's, all right, hold on. So the Mexican casserole for me, is sort of a bean dip. Well, it is a bean dip. We're gonna crush some. I have to wait for him to come back around. Our alarm went off in the store. Hi, June. Hi, Kimmy. Thank you for my heart. Hey, Berry Girl. Will we get these recipes? Yes. They're already done, actually. I just want to make sure when I do them, the notes are correct, and then I'm gonna send them out. 50% of our live goal is completed already. I'm so excited. Thank you for all my hearts, Kim, yay. June's in the house. Yay. We have like 300 people in here tonight. So I'm Chef Liz. I know you only got a minute to watch. We are making casseroles tonight. We're gonna make 5 of them. We made one already. We're gonna do a Mexican one, a pastrami Reuben casserole, a cauliflower green bean vegan casserole, and a chicken casserole with some broccoli and spinach and all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, sir, I need you to run around again for me. I need 2 nice sized potatoes, Yukon Gold. Or are you okay? You're
Yeah, I'm
gonna
tired.
pass out.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Can you give me 3 large potatoes, Yukons?
Hold on, 4. Okay.
Oh, I did?
Well,
4?
I hope you did.
Or
If
3?
not, otherwise I'm
Good.
seeing shit.
Okay, hold
Good
on.
stuff.
3, and then I also need a bag of tortilla chips, the lime ones. Dude, hang tight. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, everything's in the stand store now. What was the first casserole? Swizz. We did an Italian casserole. And it looks more like a baked ziti, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, but I hope we got Yukon Goals in the back.
All right, give me russets. I don't care. So we have so I've been working at Nature's Temptations for the past 20 years, and I've been chefing for 40 years. And I came, ouch, that's hot. I came here to TikTok to start teaching what I know. And we talk about organic, clean food all the time. So what you're eating there is all organic, clean, yummy food. Ooh, this is our cauliflower. We steam this for about 8 minutes. If you don't have a steamer and you want to use, or if you want to use a steam basket, 8 minutes. If you want to blanch it, 8 minutes, cauliflower, broccoli, all of that. Sunday, it's Sunday nights. That's not jalapeno, right? It's just regular lime.
Sea salt and lime.
Perfect. And then will you open up that can of beans for me and rinse it, please, sir? Oh, thank you for being here. All right. Now, and then we need shredded cheddar. Oh my God, we're not prepared. It's all right. We got this. All right, let me shut this. We don't need the steamer
Is Nelly
anymore,
watching us
correct?
right now?
Say it again?
Is Nelly watching us right now?
No, not yet.
So I brought this coconut milk for you.
What?
She's not on the coconut milk in the. I'll tell you that. Don't put on the spot.
Everybody was tired today.
Yeah, no, I know. You know me though, I gotta say something.
All right, now. It's all right. So now what I do with this one is we're gonna smash up the beans, and we're also going to add, hold on, oh please, oh, this is so heavy. Oh. I gotta get this out. Here's our peppers, shredded cheddar, and you're draining those beans.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to carry something.
No, I got it.
Well, I don't know if you have any shredded cheddar.
What?
Unless it's in a container somewhere back here.
Dude, I thought we got like 20 pounds the other day. Are you sure it didn't come in?
Bags?
Yeah. Okay, where did you put the black beans? Let's see. All right, I got them. It was when you were not here. Okay, so you ready? Here we go. We're gonna take these beans and we're gonna mix them into here. You're gonna use like a 15-ounce can of beans, but again, if you want to meal prep, you can do that also. And the way you'll have a lot more food. So what I love about casseroles, hi Dan, is that you can share them. Thanks for the follow, Taylor. You can share, you can meal prep stuff like this, and you have more. And that's what I love about casseroles. You can make them and have like maybe 3 for the week, or instead of making a big casserole like this. Is that shredded cheddar?
I don't know. That's what I saw back there though.
Let me see. Yes, that's shredded cheddar. Looks like it.
That's all we got right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I can work it out.
Oh, I didn't even wash those.
These beans are just rinsed. I mean, drained.
Oh.
That's all I need. So now what I'm doing is, before I do any other kind of seasoning with a canned bean, especially Eden beans, because they're made with sea vegetables. So now you can.
Pack them in there.
I'm just breaking it up. What's your favorite type of casserole? Believe it or not, Olivia's, I don't eat a casserole. It's not my thing. But the ones that I'm making today are all ones that I would eat.
Wait, is there mushroom in this?
No.
Oh, that would be awesome. I don't know what it was.
Oh, see, there you go. You could say we're gonna put mushroom in our broccoli and chicken one.
Well, that sounds
I
good.
believe. Oh no, we're gonna put it in our green bean and cauliflower, or we could move it. What do you think? Do you guys want? Yeah, I think maybe we'll move the mushrooms to the chicken one.
That
It'll be
sounds good.
nice. That is true. Oh, you do, Veg Nurse? What's your favorite casserole? You're gonna love this class tonight, and you just signed up, right? I think. Chef Sunday 7 to 9 p.m. Will be our live cooking classes that we will be doing together. Just they'll be like private. Are you mushing beans? Yes, I'm mushing the beans. Can you see them? I want to break them up a little bit. We're making casseroles tonight, so I'm mushing up these beans because I want to create like layers. It's almost like you would make a bean dip, but I also wanted to incorporate, yep, you want to do that. I also wanted to incorporate the salt into it. Now, we're gonna season our beans. The way that I like to season, if you guys were on the other night, the hack that we did, here's my like sort of Mexican flavor hack. Tater tot, or like a chicken and dumpling. Nice, I can make chicken and dumplings. I make them old school. I love chicken and dumplings. I do love that. Okay, so I use chili powder. It's going in there. Then I do a little cumin, and we salted the bean. I will make that the veggie eggplant casserole, right? You don't even have to fry it. You could saute it. That's all you need to do. Now, I'm gonna add a little bit of red onion, which, you don't have to. Who is cutting these red onions? This is horrendous. Is this you?
No, I cut some today because I saw that.
Who did that?
No,
So
I
that's
have no
somebody not doing.
Did Nelly use them already?
No, I got them right here.
Okay, but this is somebody not paying attention to their job.
Not at all.
I need to know who did that.
I was in the front. This is what I cut today.
Yes.
That's
But why
what I
aren't
cut.
we using the machine?
Just use the machine for onions?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
You're supposed to use the machine for all of
I
this
use the
stuff.
peppers. The peppers I do.
Who cut those? You?
Which ones?
The peppers? Who
With
cut
the-
those?
with the machine.
Yes, I love that. You cut these by hand like that?
Yeah.
They're beautiful, but.
It didn't take me long either. I kind of got it down, but.
So now we're gonna add a little bit of red onion. So you're inside my kitchen today, so we're going over the blender. Yes, the blender. I'm adding a little bit of cilantro because I love it. You can leave it out. Lisa says, nice job, Paul.
Thanks, Lisa.
Yes, he did do a nice job. I like my onions cut properly.
And I was training the whole time too at the same time.
Look at you. Look at you. Who would have guessed
I know, right?
Paul was gonna come through like that?
Oh,
Now I'm gonna
today
add
actually
some
hard.
mixed peppers. I was so busy inside. Oh my God.
This morning I put all the stuff upstairs, but I was going like, as soon as I got here, I was sweating, and they're like, "Why are you sweating?" I'm like, "Because I'm bringing everything up the ladder, other times." No, I'm just sitting here sweating.
Right, so now we're gonna mix this, and then we're gonna layer it into our casserole dish. So we mix this all together. You don't even have to layer it. Remember, it's beans, sauce. Look at how pretty this is. And we're gonna bake this off. So basically, you don't even have to lose your minds. You can just mix it together. It's sort of like the kitchen sink, right? We add this. Now we're gonna add some salsa, and we make fresh salsa here. And you guys already have that recipe. It's in the recipe file. Oh, it's so good, Shima. Look at that. We add this. And this is obviously all beans. Now, if you didn't want to make this like this and you wanted to add shredded chicken, if you had a rotisserie chicken and you had leftover, you could, oh, thank you, Sally. You could add shredded chicken to this. You could do so many things. Now, for me, personally, I would probably add, what do you call it? Some chunks of avocado. Or guacamole, and I would heat it and wouldn't care. Doesn't that sound good? Yeah, so watch what we're gonna do next. So now what we're gonna do is when we take this, and I need the little ones, the ones that are not as deep, because this is very heavy to eat a whole big pile. I can't reach it, Paul. Except you see where, okay. Thank you. Okay, so now we're gonna add in, here's our cheese. Now remember our sauce was sort of the salsa, right? How many years were you vegan? Close to 7. I think a total of 7. And then, you know, there are days and weeks that I'll just eat vegan food. You know? But for me, vegan food is not any of the processed stuff.
If I put anything on top of this cheese.
Wait, I have to see what's happening, what the conversation is. Oh, Cheryl, all right. Let's fix that, because sometimes I get confused too. I am clear at Tyler. Shredded cheese, yes. The new stand site has so many great options to engage with Chef in so many ways. Check it out. Yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, thank you. That is kind of nice. Okay, so here, do this. Now we're going to mix this together. This is all soft. I just hope that if you guys are feeling like when you pay for something that you feel like it's of value. Because it's not stuff that I just throw together, you know. I take my time, I really try and give you valuable information, honestly. That's what I want to do, so I hope that you feel that way. Okay, now, you have all of this stuff kind of mixed together. Hi, Alfreda. We're making casseroles. What state are you in? Kimberly, I'm in Connecticut. I'm kind of bounced between Connecticut and New York. When I'm in my home kitchen, I'm in New York. And when I'm in my other kitchen, when I'm here, I'm in Connecticut, my work kitchen. Okay, so now, how does this look when we put it together?
You're gonna just put these or what?
No, well, yeah, you're gonna add the Parmesan and mozzarella on top, and they're not hot, right? So you could actually lid that. I was gonna melt that for you tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, now watch this. Where's my chips? He gave me
Good idea.
chips. Here they are. So I'm gonna use a late July chip,
So good.
right? I think the only difference if you were a sub before and you're not a sub now, and you're a subscriber now, is that, and for like the next 6 months or so, we're gonna do, I know these are the best, Lisa,
So good.
is that, you know, we're asking now that people pay for the recipes.
This over there?
So,
Oh no, this is Swiss.
no, that's the Swiss. So now watch this. I'm gonna take some of these and just kind of crush them up into the bottom of the tray. Kind of give it a little bit of crunchy texture, right? And then we're gonna add the beans here. And this is great. It's almost like, it almost makes it like a nacho. Now, if you want and you don't want to lose your mind and have to spread that at the bottom, you could sort of mix the tortilla chips in, you know, and do it that way too. Now, if you wanted to, this is the area where I would actually add my guacamole and or sour cream. Watch this. Now, I'm going to take another layer of chips. I'm going to add some sour cream to that. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I wanted to do, I wanted to steam the potatoes, so we'll boil them. Let me get water on. Right?
Yeah.
I really like the steaming thing, but there's cold water in here, so. Let me, hold on guys, I want, oh, that's not.
I'm not working right now.
Hold on, let me, I'm gonna add some water to the pot.
Yeah. I'll let you know back there.
I'm just adding water to my pot, we're gonna bring it to a boil.
Alright, so.
And I think guys, so that you guys can see what we're up to, Tyler and I are creating like a menu of sorts so you can see. So if you've been a subscriber queen, you're gonna have access to the recipes for now. But if you wanna support and do the recipe payment, you can do that too. I'll tell you, I have most of you guys, I have your emails. I'm gonna send out a little email and tell you why we did this really, so that you understand, and it has to do with, you know, getting on a platform or not having the platform, or, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't wanna do it now and get bounced out of here. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little layer here of sour cream. Now, if you wanted this to be vegan, you could turn all of this cheese into vegan cheese if you wanted. Just gonna do a very thin sort of layer, and then we're gonna do one more. This is actually one of everybody's favorite casserole here. It does really good when we're doing like sports and stuff. It's kind of fun. Look at that. Yummy. Can you guys see it? Yes. I got good for you. You see? You would eat this, right? Beans. Are you into like Mexican
really good,
beans?
I don't know per se.
Per se?
I think I would like. Well, no, I know people would like it. It looks amazing.
No,
It's just
I'm not.
like-
I'm not worried about that. I'm just wondering if you would eat this.
I'm more of the guy that would rather have a bean dip with chips and just. I'm like that with.
Well, this is sort of that. It's
It
going to
is.
be a hot
Yeah.
7-layer dip or a casserole. You know. Now we're going to add a little cheese in the middle again. You could actually end it right here if you wanted to. Now watch this. When we melt this all in here.
It might be because it's not cooked yet. That could be the other thing too.
Yes.
It makes me
Like, ew, I'm not
not
eating
really.
that.
No, not that. It looks good. It's just.
Now, what
tomatoes.
I like to do with this, like this, once you bake it, what kind of beans do you use, black or pinto? You could use either one. I'm using black. I'd eat that right now. I know, it's so good. It's so good. Now, what I would do next for this, if we were gonna retail this just like this, what I would do is add, as a presentation, let me show you, because I guess I could melt this and then show them, right?
Yeah.
Well, you don't know if you're gonna eat this one, so I'm actually, you saw how we did this, right? So this is how you're gonna set all of these up, and then at the end, hold on, since we're making this retail. I would like, though, if you guys did when you do them again, I know that you love the
Color coordinating.
color.
That's me.
Color.
That's totally me. I
I know it is, but I know you do that, and I don't mind it, but it's a lot easier if you mix them.
Yeah, I'm a little weirdo. Very meticulous in all the things I do.
Weirdo. Okay, so did you see that? You're gonna do the little ones here, and you're gonna crush
Chips. Yeah.
chips on it. So I serve this, once it's baked, I'll do this, yeah? You could add onion, and I would add a scallion. When we have red onion in here, we added it into the bean. But look how easy that is, right? And then what we do, hold on, I wanted to show them. Here, take them now. What I would do is when I serve this, it would go to the table like that. Look, see? Yeah, pickled or candied jalapenos on top. You could totally add jalapenos to this.
Oh my god.
For
that'd be
sure.
great.
Yes, I would totally add that. But this is what it would look like if you were serving it. So I'm gonna take these out because we're gonna bake this off. Do you want me to bake this for you and take home?
I'll try it. Yeah.
All right. That's going on there. All right, so there you go. That's your Mexican casserole. Now remember, you don't have to put cilantro in. You could add spice, jalapeno. You could add ghost pepper, hot sauce, sriracha.
Now we're talking.
The reason why you'll very rarely see me do that is because I know when people buy food, they have hot sauce at home. So that's why I won't add that. I will keep it just like this. If you want to keep this vegan, you could add like the Daya cheeses or something like that, pickled mushroom. Yeah, you could be creative. I'm showing you ideas. I want to spark your, but look how fast that is. It's like nothing. It's so fast to get these done. And then you make a bowl with like, instead of, if you double your recipe and you cut that in half with a nice little salad, you've prepped lunch, And you could make 3 or 4 lunches for the week with these. And you don't have to think about it. Or you want a quick dinner and then, your lunch the next day. It's also very easy. Makes me miss Taco Bell's Enrico with ole black olives. That's cute. All right, here's your cheese.
How many? So it's this and then sour cream.
Yeah, that's it.
Well.
You could add here. Let me show you. You could add, the beans to that. Nice, yeah. Yep, exactly. And then you could just do a nice layer of sour cream, and then move on. Yeah. Okay, guys, we're gonna blow through this so fast. Oh yeah, I can show you the chips I'm using. These are late July organic. Hold on. Thank you, Ariel, for becoming a my heart. Thank you. Thank you for your heart, me. Don't forget to claim those points. There you go. Late July organic sea salt and lime. Okay, now this probably is one of my favorite casseroles. It's super fast. It's super easy. You're having people over for dinner. You want to make something fun? Hold on, let me get a bowl. Is this mine? Yes. And is that Parmesan for me?
Yes.
I actually love this, especially now that I don't really eat that much bread anymore, if any. Is we're gonna make a Reuben casserole. Who likes pastrami? I love those chips. They're so good. Yeah, they are the best chips. You like the blue corn ones? I'll do what's in my refrigerator and pantry casseroles. Yeah, those are great. You throw them all together, you put a little cheese, some type of milk or something, and you're good to go, right? All right, now here we go. This is one of my favorites. It's super easy. Thanks for my heart puff, Rebam. All right, so I have here sliced pastrami. It's beautiful. Look at this pastrami. It's gorgeous, right? Yum, love Reuben sandwiches. Watch this. Now, if you have some gluten-free bread, if you have any type of rye bread, whether it's gluten-free, not gluten-free, I would actually reunion. Haven't had one in forever. Oh, that sounds good. I like this. This is Farmers and Cooks. This is the deli meat we use. So it actually looks like they like home cooked meats. It's pretty amazing. But look, I'm just sort of like, we slice this on the deli slicer so it's thin, and now we're breaking it up. Now, what I love about this meat is that it is a deli meat, but it has no chemicals, no preservatives. It's called Farmers and Cooks.
That's the best deli meat I've ever had, is the pastrami.
Yeah, they are. It's unbelievable. So now I'm just kind of chopping it up. And now, if you have bread, rye bread, you could add it to this, or you could make like a crouton top, or you could roast cute croutons and mix them in so when people bite it, they sort of have that like soft, gooey rye bread. Farmers and Cooks is the name of the deli meat. If you guys look at that, I mean, start asking your delis to carry this that you go to. It is fabulous, fabulous deli meat. I mean, most of what I only use them for ham and pastrami because I'm not gonna prepare meats. Interesting. So many cured meats have lots of preservatives. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Sarah. Farmers and Cooks is the name of this deli meat. And they don't sell like packaged sliced stuff. They sell their meats to delis. They have a roast beef, they have a Cubano pork. We do those in-house. And we also roast our turkey breast in-house.
Turkey's great.
We do use their smoked turkey sometimes, and it's fabulous. It's like it's actually roast turkey. I think Farmers and Cooks and North Country and Plainville have the best deli meats at this moment. I'm actually going to the Fancy Food Show next weekend, which is in New York. It's an international food show. Oh, you know Farmers and Cooks store? This food is all going to be in our case. Love you too, Brenda, from Georgia, a Georgia peach. Okay, now. Are you guys ready? This is so fun. I
You made
love
this
this.
way easier.
What?
You made the cream cheese way easier.
Oh, it's a pain in the neck.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do. I'm going to give you this when you're done with that. You're going to do this for me, all right? Just rinse my board. All right, so next. Now, it will say in the recipe, you're going to use your sauerkraut. Take us with you. I'll try. They don't like that too much. They only let influencers do that. And I don't think I'm considered... Am I?
Yeah. How many people you have on your phone?
Like 15,000.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. I might have to register, but all right. If I can, I will take you. I'm gonna take a little bit of the liquid out, but I like casseroles to be a little liquidy, especially if you're gonna use bread with them. So watch. It's sort of like you're gonna just take all the ingredients that you would use in your sandwich, and we're gonna throw it all and mix it all into a big giant bowl. Did you try this when we made this the other day?
No.
Oh my God.
Wait, did I? No, I don't think so.
It's so good. All right. There you go. Before we wash dishes tonight, this all has to be, all the sink water has to be turned over.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now, I just have to keep this place clean because it freaks me out. All right. Hey, Chef. Hi, Isaac. We are making pastrami. What's sauerkraut? That was Eden. Eden. Now, I make my own Russian dressing here, so we're going to use Russian dressing. If you're making Russian dressing, I would use an organic. We're just pouring all that in, right? The sauce. Now, if you don't like Russian, you could use mustard and cheese, and you're good to go. You could make it with a little bit of maybe heavy cream or something like that. But again, I'm using organic, clean ingredients, so when you eat this, what is that beautiful snow globe? I never saw that. Thank you, Kim Ye, for my summer glass. Hi, Wendy. I can make this vegan corned beef. You could.
Oh, it's really messed up right now.
That was cute. What is it?
Here's some messing.
I think it was that thing.
Oh, okay.
I
That's
think
good shit.
no. There was music came out of that gift that somebody just gave.
I was like,
Now I have Swiss cheese here. Okay, so just Rebecca, you turn it right around and you use mustard. Thank you, Just Chrissy. This is so fun. This is like if you're having a big party, and maybe this is more wintry, or maybe you're having a bunch of people over to watch a game, a basketball game, or what do you call it? Football, anything like that. This is kind of fun because you're gonna make this. Now, if you have rye bread that you love, thank you, Just Christina. If you have a rye bread that you love, you could kind of toast, you could toast, what do you call it? What the heck are those things called?
What things?
Croutons. And put them in here. Yeah, I can give you the Russian dressing recipe. It's a vegan Russian that we do. Look at that. I mean, come on. And now you're gonna bake this and all that cheese and goodness is gonna melt together. But that's it, look at that. We just did 3 casseroles that
What else
fast.
do I put on this? It's that.
Now you're gonna add cheese over the top.
What kind of cheese?
Cheddar,
Cheddar?
I gave you
And
that.
then chips again or no?
You don't have to, no. We'll add them at the end after we melt it. Okay, now before I continue, is anyone signed up for a Sunday night class? I think we have a few people. How many do we have right now? 3, 4, 5, something like that? I'm gonna take my russet potatoes. I'm throwing them into a pot of boiling water. I wanna cook them. And then I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with those for our next, I wanted to steam them, but I shut our steamer off, so. Okay, now, I saved a little bit. Now, here's a secret. Whenever you make a, this is Swiss, or you could use Gruyere. I like to use Gruyere when I'm catering, but for this, I didn't have any more, so I used Swiss. And I use Andrew and Everett Swiss cheese, which I think is a pretty decent brand. I use Rumiano Organics. I like them. I don't like Organic Valley cheese. I don't think they're cheesemakers. They're great with their dairy, but not cheese. Okay, you see this? I add, when you are making frittatas, frittatas, quiche, anything like that, when you're making those. Oh, that's great, Kim Yang. Yeah, you can make this into an egg roll. Thank you for my hat and mustache. Thank you. Mini Pico. Mimi Pecco. Oh, who is that? I've never seen that name. Yes, make a nice egg roll. Was that parm? Yes, that's what I wanted to tell you. A little Parmesan sort of lifts the flavor of a Swiss cheese or a cheddar in these kinds of things. I'm not going to an event tonight. The only event I'm doing tonight, Don, is my bed and closing my eyes as soon as I leave here. All right, so now let me show you this, right? We're not gonna use a deep one because this is very heavy. Could have that on a sandwich. Yes, on a rye bread. Exactly, Sally. But what I was thinking I know, that's funny, right? You guys are funny. Yeah, that's my event. It's gonna be a gala affair. You are right, Don. I cannot wait. I have to say, I am very blessed. I can sleep. I'm lucky that way. Some people are not lucky. Okay, so I love this. It smells so yummy. So now what we're gonna do, because this has to bake in the oven, I'm gonna add, thank you for my heart, Carlos, nice to see you. Okay, so now we're gonna put this in here like this, and then we're gonna top it. Remember, there's sauerkraut, Russian dressing. If you don't like Russian, you could change it to stone ground. When food is your passion, exactly.
Well, they didn't use her.
What? You can. You want to drop the diced pepper on the top? So that's it. This is your casserole. I mean, this is kind of cool. Now, again, if you have rye bread, I would make not crostini. Oh, actually, what's this? That's pretzel.
No, there was salt in it.
I have something to show you. Now, I'm not going to do that on all of these, but because this is going to Paul, I have here rye crostini, which is just like a what do you call it? Oh my goodness. My brain is not working tonight. It's just like a crouton. So look, we could cut this and we could mix it into this. I'm not going to. I want to leave this. Thank you, rye croutons. These are rye crostini. But look, you could do it like this and just add a little crumble on the top. Look how lovely. Yeah. I wish it was just that. Those days are over already for me. Okay, look at that. Look. And we're gonna add a little bit more. And there you go, there's your casserole. Now, this is what I would tell you all, right? You can't eat this every day. Even though it's all clean, organic, you can find the dairy-free Swiss, but there is a provolone that you could use, Beth, that will kind of give you the same sort of flavor. Because, Swiss, even though it has a certain flavor, it's still mild. There is sauerkraut in this too. So this is sauerkraut, Russian dressing, which you could, if you wanted to, do a mustard instead. And then cheese, a little Parmesan. You're gonna get the recipe. So there you go. Beautiful, isn't it? So pretty. Look at what you're getting. And it's got little rye croutons on it.
That was really good, yeah.
So you could add the croutons through the mix, or you could put them on top. I'm leaving them completely out. See, Beth? I got you back into it. I know, it looks so good, doesn't it, Jamie? All right, so there you go. There's our next. OMG, these look gorgeous. All right, you ready, sir?
I just put the peppers on this.
And then here, you're gonna watch you put your peppers on. Here, you're gonna watch Paul assemble those. And I'm gonna go wash my board. Look, you gotta tell them what you're doing.
I'm putting peppers on a bean casserole. Oh, Lord.
Someday you're gonna do this for basketball, dude.
What? What, on TikTok?
What?
On TikTok?
Yeah.
Sure. Maybe. No, actually, no, I wouldn't, because I don't want nobody getting my game plan.
Because you what?
I don't want anybody getting my game plan, you know?
Oh, you don't want them to know what you're up to?
Nope.
Got it.
I'm going to show you a video when I find it of this guy that coaches rec girls basketball.
Is he crazy?
He treats that like it's the NBA championship. And
Oh, well, as he should.
And the girls love him.
That's what you had to do. That's what my friend Diane did. She was
Hell yeah.
she was a beast.
Shows up in a suit and he's yelling. He's
Yeah,
like,
it's
"Tonight we're going to war."
awesome.
They're like 5 years old.
Love that.
Oh, me too.
I want to see that.
It's going to be with Shirley.
There you go.
So I want to try to do that first. I want to coach Shirley.
Are you?
Yeah.
Mary said, hey, Paul, OKC and Indiana is on now.
I know, the NBA championship.
And you're here? For me? That's very kind of you.
I got you.
All right, we're going to stay right on track.
That's
We're
right.
out the door. Do you guys know the score for him?
I just started.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. All right. So there we go. 2. I mean, we just did 3. You want to see them? They look so pretty. Look at that. Gooey, delicious. But what I like to tell people is when you make them like this, it's okay to eat them because you're not adding crazy, heavy, you're using real ingredients is what I'm trying to say. And I believe it makes a very big difference. Thanks, Tara. Okay, now, next. So we did our Mexican. Now the next 2 are a little bit more, shall we say, a little bit more to do. Let's tackle the cauliflower and green bean one. This one takes a little bit of time, although, we could probably move a little quicker. So, let me take this over here. So what I like about this recipe is the first thing we're gonna do is kind of mash up We steamed our cauliflower and our green bean. So this is sort of a take on green bean casserole. Do we have a whole onion or sliced white onion or a peeled onion?
I hope they didn't use all of them today.
I just need one, maybe two. Now, if we think about how our grandmas and mamas made green bean casserole, they did fried onions. So we're gonna fry onions with gluten-free, the 1-to-1 gluten-free flour in coconut oil. Because the base of this is a coconut milk sauce, right? Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put coconut milk in, and we're gonna thicken it just a little bit. So I know it is delicious. It really is. Anything? Okay, you want me, I can cut that.
It's up to you, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, because you can start working on the other one. Where did I put my knife? Did I bring it back? I don't think so. Here it is. Now this is vegan. It's one of these things. This is something that I do. Another milk for coconut milk. Sure, you could use cashew milk. You could do that. So the cashew milk too is a little bit thicker, which is wonderful. All right, so when we make this, the top, the ending of this will be the fried onion, like we used to do. You could use soy milk. To me, any nut milk that works for you works for me. Remember, I'm not cooking for myself. I'm cooking for you guys. I'm just here to inspire you to use clean, healthy, organic, clean food. That's my goal. If I can teach you something and it sparks another way to do it, and you're using real ingredients, then I did my job, right? So what I'm gonna do is slice this very thin. And that's what's gonna be great about these cooking classes that we're gonna do on Sunday nights. It's gonna be a small group of people. You're gonna be cooking with me. I'm gonna be able to see you. You're gonna be able to see me. And I'm gonna teach you as we go. And you're gonna get 2 full hours of that. So actually, I don't think I wanna do more than 20 people. But I think as people go to these classes, they're gonna see they're gonna be great and fun, and we're gonna have a good time together. And I know that for like Robin and Berry Girl that's here, no, Tara, we have just gotten started. I'm here forever now. So, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to have that kind of store community, because I think everybody can get on there, everybody can see it, and nobody can shut it off or tell me when to be on there, you know? And we'll be able to do things together a lot easier. Okay, so I'm boiling those potatoes while they're cooking for our other thing. Now, I'm slicing these as nice as thin as I can. If you have a mandolin, go for it. I do not use mandolins. I don't like them. The classes are not in person, Tara. They're going to be, yeah, thank you, Deanne. I don't want to say because I don't want to get in trouble. Thank you for my corgi. So for the person who said that about kids and all of that, you could also listen and watch me. You know, it's up to you. We found that was the best time. If you guys find that there's a group of you that need a different time, let me know. I'm up for anything. I'm here for you guys. So I'm happy to, have a class a different day if it's easier for you. I love anything that's gonna help is what I want to do.
So
Hi,
it's just
Jan,
this in the
thank
pans?
you. That's it, nice and simple. See, and now you want to have nice thin onions. It's very important because I have a very good knife I'm cutting with. I think you guys can see that. But these onions now we're gonna fry. We're gonna put coconut oil there and fry them, and I'm gonna use salt and I have missed the big news. What's the big news? The hearts, so what helps with engagement on here now is all those boops, which we try and get 100 boopities, the love taps. at a minimum per. The gifts are very motivating to TikTok to push us out. And the heart me's. If you are a gifter, to send that 1 penny heart me first, I think is what engages. Hey Cuddlebug, how are you tonight? So this is not a restaurant, Big Mama. This is a health food store and we close at 7. Thank you for my cookbook picture. Did you get your cookbook? Thank you for my hat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Kim Ye. All right, so let's get this. I think I have my one-to-one flour here. Where do you think Paula keeps that? Any idea?
One of one flour? What is
It's
it
called
called?
one-to-one. It's gluten-free flour.
Oh my
I
god,
know,
I never heard of that before.
Oh, really?
No.
It's usually a blue bag.
That would probably be over there, over
I
here.
don't see it, but look by her stuff. It's something I use more than she uses, though. Oh, I see it. I got it. You like, what? Where am I gonna find that?
What, that? Yeah, no, I had no idea what that was.
So this is how I do this.
Oh, I know, okay, I know what that is.
Oh, Cuddlebug said, hey, Paul.
Hi, Cuddlebug.
You crack him up with that sweet name.
Yes.
Okay, do you know what I just finished watching in my very small amount of spare time? It took me like almost a month. Earl's in the house! What's up, Earl? Okay, so now this is how we're going to season this. We're gonna add salt to the one-to-one gluten-free. We're making a green bean cauliflower casserole like grandma and aunties used to do. I'm doing all right. Okay, so now you could add a little sugar to this if you wanted to. I am not going to do that. But some people like that in their fried onion. You could do it, not doing it. We're gonna add paprika to this. That gives it a little bit of a richer color when you do it. And we also did, we also added salt. You could add garlic powder if you wanted to, not that important. If you notice, this onion is rather dry, and if you want, you could do, okay, we're turning off the event. Nobody's doing our next Sunday class. That's okay. Next round. And then we're gonna toss this around.
Right back.
And if there's a topic that I didn't get to, like I'm working on the road trip one, I kind of find that very exciting, so I'm working on that. And I'm also working on a really good vegan cooking class. I'm thinking I might do 2 of those, like vegan sauces. And I know you're excited, EXO, I can feel it. So I'm working on that. So we're gonna do this. Now, in order to keep this onion dry, keeping it refrigerated will help. Oh, sign me up, see? The shawarma. We did shawarma already. The recipe's out. Did it get loaded, Tyler? I think I signed it. I'm booked on Sunday with this week, but we'll definitely attend a class soon. Oh, that's great, Tara. Thank you. You're gonna love them. They're gonna be great. And then I'm thinking if we really do well with that, I might just leave them on like something like Udemy so that you guys can just pick up the course there at any time you want, right? It doesn't have to be live. Look at that, you see? Now watch this. So I use for this, I like to fry these in coconut oil. It's a big win-win in my family. Even my husband, who, if I told him it was coconut oil, I don't think he would eat it. He might be watching now, so I might be in trouble. He might know. Is it? Yes, it is, Gal. Yeah, if you book it tonight. Oh, yeah, if you book tonight a different class, do they still get the $5 off? Look how pretty. Okay, so there you go. I'm getting a little messy, but that's okay. Now, I'm going to get a sort of a shallow but deep pan. You see? It's going to be like this. And we're going to add it here. And I'm not, do you want me to move you guys over to the stove? Is that easier for you? Yes, any class booked tonight. It doesn't have to be next week's class. Okay. So now I have this big bucket of oil. We're gonna put it in the pan. This is coconut oil. It's organic, it's raw. You just have to get it nice and melted. And once it melts, we are gonna fry those babies up and have a beautiful casserole. It's so pretty, it's wonderful. If you have a vegan coming to your house for dinner, we always have 5:30 p.m. mass and family dinner with the kids. That's so nice. Yeah, Sunday was the number one that people wanted. But if you guys want, that's very hot. If you guys want, I just stuck my hand in that water.
I bet, yeah.
And I think I took the skin off my hands.
Yeah, I'm very about the hot water.
I love that, but nobody else around here sometimes gets that hot, so I wasn't ready.
Only person's motion.
So there was one time I was thinking of a Thursday night, to do the classes too, which we could easily do if that's an easier night for people. Does Thursdays work? Need the burn patch. Yeah. I feel like it just took the skin off my fingers. Okay, so these are in the 1-to-1 flour. It has salt and paprika, right? So these are getting ready. In the meantime now, we're gonna melt that oil, and I wanna get my other pan up here. I'll bring you guys over so you can see what's going on at the stove. It's easier if you're near me. I'm gonna bring you guys over. All right. I'm so excited. All our hoods get cleaned tonight. It's a big deal. Tomorrow night.
I brought that up yesterday, so I couldn't.
But they've been a little bit, this is the worst it's been ever. And this is pretty clean for so many people, but it's gross to me. But they're coming tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. I gotta be here. Are you making onion rings? I'm not making onion rings. I am making fried onions in coconut oil. And they have a gluten-free 1-to-1 flour coating on them. And they're gonna be for our green bean casserole. So right here, we're going to add our green bean casserole ingredients, okay? And sort of make a sauce to go with them. So this is gonna, while we're waiting for this to melt and fry our onions, we're also gonna work here and get this going. So what we're gonna do, Spanky, Paul, what was the other name? I came up with a new name the other day. Bam Bam. There was another one I used. I can't remember what it was. I don't either. All right, it's in the set. Can you grab me one more onion? Yeah. I'm gonna just put a little bit of oil in here, not much. We're gonna fry up some onion and green bean in that mix. So for me, for those of you who are not here often, the only yes, Lisa. Sorry, I'm just drinking water. Okay, now I'm getting this ready. You got an onion for me? It's coming. You know what? Let me use scallion. I got scallion here. I just feel like that flavor might be really fun.
No, I got this one too.
Oh, good. We're gonna add scallion to this today. If you don't have any onion, you want to use scallion, doesn't matter. Leeks, also another good option. Okay, so we are gonna add in here our scallion and green bean. You have delicious. Do you want to bake those off? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Hey, wait, did you put in your, did you finish? This should have all gone on your,
Oh, no.
on the top. Oh, boy.
Well, I mean, I could. Should I bake them home or should I do it at my house? I have an oven now.
Oh, all right.
Oh, yeah,
So
I'm
put them in
gonna
your
fix
fridge. You can bake one up every night.
Yeah.
I kind of want them to see one. You know, I mean, they don't really need to. They know what melted cheese looks like. Do you guys need to see the melted, wait, not sure about notification, but I would just keep checking description for classes because those will change when new are added. Well, what I'm gonna do, and I don't know if I'll get to it this week, but if we don't have anybody, you know, signed up for a class, that means they didn't like it, so we'll just change it to something else. Yes, I do know how to do that, Tyler. Chef, you were going to commercial break. I was? What's my commercial break? About the classes? The cheese. Oh, they want to see the cheese. Just put one in the oven, they can see the cheese. Whichever one you're gonna do first. Now, I'm gonna put a little onion in here to wait to see when it's fry ready. Okay? Now, the only kind of oils I use in the kitchen at this point, except for my mayonnaise, is, what do I use? OMG, my goodness. Coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, and like bacon fat, chicken fat. What, sir? Whatever you want. It's yours, so you pick, cook it, and that's what you're having tonight. How about that? That's a big question. What are you going to do?
Oh, man. I mean, the eggplant.
Which one should he bake off? He doesn't
Yeah,
know.
you guys, let's do a poll. We'll do a poll.
Okay, he wants a poll. Kesha, we are making casseroles tonight. Oh, he wants to know which one do you guys want to see? They want to see eggplant.
Dang, I like that.
He made his day.
That quick.
Yep, the Italian. Oh my God, Nelly! I'm making green bean casserole.
There we go.
I'm making green bean casserole, Mama. I made Mexican casserole, green bean casserole. Go here, show them those. Mexican, and we made, bring them over to the camera, sorry.
Cauliflower.
We're
right.
making the cauliflower. This one is a pastrami Reuben casserole. Come on now. And this is gonna be coconut oil fried onions. I'm just waiting to make sure it gets hot enough to throw the onions in. And now, I'm gonna throw in our cauliflower and sort of mash that up a little bit more with our green beans. This is kind of fun. Watch what happens. Here goes our cauliflower. You have that coconut milk for me?
Yeah.
The only part of the coconut I want is that giant wedge on top. The fattiest part.
What?
So you know how there's like that big like...
Oh, this, right?
Yeah, open that up. You'll see what I'm talking about. Ooh, we only have a half an hour left. We're moving along. So now you can get all the recipes and join the community and get, you know, if you become a subscriber, if you're not already, you can, hi, green bean casserole, good for Thanksgiving too. It's on my Thanksgiving menu. That's what I want. Now we are gonna mix this. It's browning a little bit, which I love. And we're gonna kind of smash this up. Green bean cauliflower casserole. Gonna lower this heat just a little. And I want to mash this up just a little bit. Do I have a potato masher? I don't think so. I don't want one masher.
Like, hey, you do it, don't you?
You do? You know where this one? Well, that's a meat tenderizer.
Oh, no, that's not what I was talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a measuring cup.
There's one somewhere right there.
Here, I'm just gonna mash it like this. Old school. grandma way. I'm just giving the, oh, that looks good. Our onion is ready to fry. I just want to mash up the cauliflower just a little bit. You could do it by hand after it's steamed. I didn't do that, so I'm doing it like this with a measuring cup. And then, all right, you ready? Next, I'm going to take the full fat portion of the coconut milk and we're going to add it as the cream. So now if you wanted to use instead a cashew milk, you could do that for sure. You could totally do that. I want this because it's going to be a little bit thicker. There you go. This smells so good. Now, if you want to keep this vegan, you totally can. And you could add in here, what do you call it? Some smoky tempeh. You could add even a little bit of bacon fat to this if you really wanted to get crazy. You could do that. I know a lot of people with their green bean casserole, they make it with, what is that stuff? Like a mushroom soup. You could add that to this for sure. But look how beautiful this is going to be. And it's going to be a little milky. And then we're going to add a little bit of the 1-to-1 flour with the other part of the coconut milk and sort of thicken this to get, yeah, if you wanted to, you could add, but I would do the smoky tempeh because that will give it that like smoky, bacony flavor, but you get the B12 and vitamins and it makes it a nice meal. I would chop it up nice and fine, like crumble it. Maybe saute it with the scallion or onion first, right? Okay, now, you see, you have a nice bit of coconut milk. Now what we're gonna do you have a little bowl over there for me, sir?
Yeah.
I just need a small one to make a slurry, thank you. We're gonna make a slurry now. With our 1-to-1 gluten-free flour, and I'm gonna add the liquidy base of the coconut milk. Again, if you don't like coconut milk and you don't want coconut milk, don't use coconut milk, use cashew. It's okay, you can do that. You see? Now, this is gonna make like a creamy sauce in here. Watch. It's just gonna make it like gooey and creamy. Oh my God, that smells so good. Now, you know what else you could add in here, which I forgot to put in? Let's add a little onion powder to this. We hit a milestone. What milestone did we hit? Can you find me onion powder?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have onion powder in here. You might have to get it off the spice rack. Oh boy, turn the light on. Don't go out there without the light on.
Oh, out there?
Yeah.
I'm not scared.
You're not?
No.
You're not going to be able to read it though. Look at that. It's so gooey. It smells delicious. Yeah, onion powder is what you need in here, and then you're good to go. Now, oops, look at our onion. It's all fried, ready to go. Look. It's going to be so delicious. So there's our onion. Now we're going to go ahead. This is ready to fry. And this is ready. So we're going to shut this bad boy off. It's nice and creamy. And we're going to add our onions to our coconut oil. Remember, these are gluten-free. and they're being fried in coconut oil. Now, if you don't like coconut oil, I don't think you can really tell, but I guess maybe some people who really, really don't like coconut oil could tell. But I mean, the end result for me is so cool with this casserole. I'm gonna set up a tray so when they come off the fire, we can just have a place to set them with paper towel. That smells so good. Door, if you're here, these are going to be out in the case tomorrow. So you have some wonderful food to eat. Look how pretty. And you just want them golden brown. Lovely. Yeah, we are almost done. We only have one more to do, and then we're out. Woo, woo. All right, I'm just getting some onion powder, but I really kind of want to add that to this mix. I think it's going to add a nice amount of flavor. And it's about a teaspoon. I'm just mixing it into the coconut water from the can, just so it gets mixed in really nicely. Look at that. Cauliflower green bean casserole. Come on now. Doesn't that look beautiful? What did you say was doing dishes? Oh, Paul helps me with the dishes. He kind of does them for me. Right? I'm going to put a little bit more because I think this is going to be a nice flavor to this. You could also add a little nutmeg to this if you want. That would be a beautiful spice for this dish. Those are almost ready. Nutmeg. That's cinnamon. You took it out already?
Yeah. It's,
Oh, I see it.
gotcha.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, this looks,
Done?
I think so.
Well, hold on, let me get watch back.
Okay.
All right.
Feeling it today.
Say it again.
Feeling it today.
The fatigue.
Yeah, I don't know why. Well, I was kind of going, I went a little overboard today.
In terms of work.
Yeah, just all off the wall.
Our friend was here. Our new friend. Look how pretty.
Yeah, this looks good, I think.
32 OKC, 22 Indiana.
Oh, that series is over. They're going to win.
Who's gonna win?
Oklahoma City. They're going to win in 6 now. I had Indiana winning in 7, but
You don't think is this the last game?
they're
I'm adding a
it's
little
2 or
bit
3.
of nutmeg to this. This is beautiful. All right, and then we have this. We're gonna add these, and we're gonna finish our casserole.
What do you think about this?
I think that's beautiful. Show them; they're gonna love that.
All right, everybody. This is the.
This is the.
Everybody, this is the eggplant casserole. Good. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not talking to anybody.
So, good evening, 216 people out there. We are, this is Chef Liz. I have been cooking for, they said it looks so yummy. I've been cooking for 20 years, organic whole foods. So I spend my time teaching you, hi Red Lover, teaching you guys how to make your food clean, delicious, you know, how you want to eat. We have private cooking classes, like group cooking classes. You can follow me to the Stan store. It's in my profile. I dredged them. We call this dredging. They went into a gluten-free flour. I'm frying them in a coconut oil, and these are going to go on top of our green bean cauliflower casserole. Now, what I was saying before is, so if you follow the stand store, you can jump in and join our community. I believe it's $5 right now a month, and you get all the recipes. That's our Recipe Vault access. After that, you can join, you can go on there and sign up for a one-to-one call if you have food issues, or you want help creating a meal plan for yourself because the doctor gave you some kind of meal plan that you don't know what to do with. We have there's something for everybody, from free to $69. And you have access to me all the time from there. It's the best place that we could find that everybody can go to. And yep, this is salt and paprika in a 1-to-1 flour mix. I use the Bob's Red Mill. And then look how pretty. These are gonna go on top of our green bean casserole. It's so beautiful. Look at how pretty. So these just take a minute. And honestly, I think I don't really taste the coconut oil as much as I taste the sweetness from the onion. You just booked your salad class? Yay! You guys rock. Well, see, Veg Nurse, that's what I'm talking about. So when I first started with you guys, I've made about 8 or 9 meal plans for people, but I get very in depth, and I really try and give you the reasons why and the connection of the food and whatever illness that you have. I've done them for Hashimoto's, I've done it for, and I realize it's a lot of work, and there's like 15 to 30 pages of information you're getting. So I have to, and the time it takes me to do all the research, and then what I do is I give them to you and I put a nice giant disclaimer on there and I say, go take this to your doctor. So I said, well, I think I have to charge a little bit for that because it's too much work. And I don't mind doing it at all. I have to get paid for the time a little bit. And I want to be able to give these to you guys. And I noticed that, yes, I could give you one for high blood pressure, but what if you have high blood pressure and you're diabetic? Or what if you have, arthritis and, whatever, lupus or something? I want you to be able to find, I want you to be able to have access to real information and recipes that are easy for you to make, and you're able to and you're able to get better. That's what we're looking to do, right? Okay, we have one more set to do, and then we're gonna put this beautiful one together. And I think while Spanky's helping me clean up and doing most of the work for me, I can do our last one. Are you good with that, sir?
Yeah, I'm right now.
Look at that eggplant. Are you so excited to eat that?
I would love to try it out.
You'll fall right to sleep if you try it now, right?
Yeah, I'm behind. I feel like I ran a marathon for some reason. I don't know why.
It's been a busy week, and you were here all by yourself yesterday, helping everybody and training them. So while we were out catering.
I haven't worked the street since I came back, so
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think Wednesday was my last day off. So yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
be
yeah,
7
you've been working
days
this
too. Yeah, that's the way. That's how we do it. Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys back over here. It's the You're confused? What are you confused about? Tell me. Tell me, what are you confused about? Hold on. I do not. Okay, there we go. Please explain difference between being a sub now and joining the vault. So Sunflower, the only difference is when you pay $2.99, you have access to this cooking class, okay? And then and the replays. After that, the recipes now are part of the recipe vault, where it's You have access to that for the next 6 months. Ask me, what do you think, right? That's what I'm saying. See, now you can tell your doctors, they can send their patients here. I can write them their plan. They can take it back to the doctor and they can say yes or no. You know? No, you don't have to pay for every class, Dor. You are covered. You were before June 1st. This happened from June 1st. But I could tell you, you know, then there's, you know, I don't like spending time talking about money every class. It's super stressful for me. Thank you for the subscription, Simply. Thank you so much. But you have access to everything because you were prior to June 1st. For the next 6 months, and then if you had it for a year, we'll figure it all out. I'm not here to take people's money. I'm here to help people feel better. So your subscribers, the subscribers that are subscribing now, get access to this class, and then for an extra $5, they get access to all of the. Thank you, Dor. I appreciate that. They get access to all the emails. So it would be like I would charge you $7.99 here. Or we're splitting it up so that if this ever disappears or goes away, we don't lose each other. Does that make sense? That's kind of what I'm trying to do without the algorithm picking it up and knocking me out like they did the other day. So that's what I'm trying to avoid saying on here, but I haven't had a chance to really talk about that. But I think a $2.99 subscription, while it's wonderful and a good way for you guys to find out that I'm legitimate and real and have value, you know, I'm sure you understand, right? Does that make a little bit more sense? I think, right? You're coming to the cooking class, the brunch cooking class. You don't have to come to it. You're going to be on live. Do I still get the recipes? I've been a subscriber for a couple. Yes, Mary. Yes. Everybody has access to them. But after June 1st, it's $7.99 total to have access to both. And we could have either done that through TikTok or with the other store. You've got to be kidding. Good evening, Chef. No, that's the name of the person. Yes, Dor, let's chat off here and I will get you all set. Can you come see me tomorrow? Come to me. Can you come to me? All right, we got one more and I have 13 minutes to do it. Can you rinse this for me, sir? All right, now let's get our potatoes. This is fun. Now you know, like au gratin is sort of heavy cream and milk and cheese. I think we might do this with mozzarella because I don't know if I have any more Swiss. And I think if I ask my friend over here, he's gonna lose his mind. So look, I'm peeling off the skin. Chef. Did I say it right? Did you see my message? Where do I look for it? Okay, I'll be here, Dor. Come see me. Look at that. Yeah, I had the option of raising the price here on TikTok or kind of splitting it up. I'm listening. Paul is like my angel. I know, Veg Nurse, but how else can I do it? You do not have to. You do. Yes, you're my angel. Is that a bad thing to say? Okay, you're my utility man, and you're the most awesome, strongest man in the whole world.
That's right.
Is that better?
Yeah, because I'm far from an angel, but I've come a long way.
You've come a very long way. I've wanted to move you along a few times, but you've been saved by the bell. Your charm and wit.
called being clutch. That's why I'm good at basketball.
Being clutch, is that what it's called?
Coming
you
up
said?
in the clutch, yeah, with a
Yeah.
buzzer by the sound.
Yeah, when it's just, when the bell's about to ring, when the buzzer's about to go off, somehow you've hit that 3-pointer.
My whole life.
Hey, God's telling you something, dude.
Yeah, it's coming.
All right, so this is what we're doing. Can you get me a bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what size though, but small.
I don't know. Yeah, he's my sidekick.
Yeah.
He told me I'm just like his mom,
Yeah.
a sub. 'Cause I prefer being an auntie. Then I can smack you in the head and I don't get arrested.
No, my parents don't get arrested for that.
Well, that's true. Oh, well, where you come from, no.
Yeah, no.
All right, now, here you go. So now we're gonna cut these into quarters and we're gonna slice them the way that you would like a scallop potato, right? And we're gonna be gentle with them because I'd rather do this sort of cold, but because we don't have a lot of time, we're gonna move a little bit quickly.
It's actually impressive that you're getting done like that.
Well,
No, no,
that's why they
hot
call
stuff.
me chef.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna move these over here. And then yeah, they're very hot too. All right.
I heard somebody say a good phrase the other day in a video. They said anybody can be a cook, but a chef is somebody that can teach somebody to do the things that they can vocalize and make somebody do. Yeah, yeah.
I have a very big problem with people calling themselves a chef, and I'll tell you why.
It's a big difference, yeah.
There's a huge difference. When I was very young, I was kind of cooking, and well, I wasn't very young. I was kind of in this already. Take that, be careful. I think I had this on the stove. And I remember working for my friend's father, who was, and Patty, his daughter-in-law, might be on here tonight, but he was like head chef of the Copacabana back in the mobster days and stuff, and he had a restaurant on Long Island, and I would work there with his sons, and and I remember being on the line, and I was like, yeah, I'm a chef, and he said to me, you never call yourself a chef. I'll tell you when you're a chef. I mean, he just knocked me down 20,000 pegs. And I was like, okay, I didn't know what all that meant. And then I went to Saudi Arabia, and I cooked a year with some pretty impressive chefs, and I really didn't know what I was doing. But when I left, those Egyptian chefs that were all from like 5-star Sharm el Sheikh, Egypt, like big hotels, I have 3. They handed me their 3 red chef neckties, chef knots, and they each handed them to me and shook my hand, and that's where I became a chef. Like, I earned that respect to call myself that.
So my first
And
restaurant job, they called everybody chef.
Yeah, that
That's
doesn't
not-
work.
That's not.
If you can't run a kitchen, if you can't teach people to do what you do, if you
No.
don't know how to buy recipes, if you don't understand,
It's like an orchestra. It's like making. It's
yes,
like making music. Yes,
exactly.
yeah.
I always say that. I
Yeah.
compare my recipes to writing jazz songs.
It's, yeah, very. Yeah. That's actually a really good analogy. That makes a lot
Well,
of sense.
I say that because, when you listen to, Ella Fitzgerald or Dinah Washington or Billie Holiday or any of those great jazz artists, Marona King, any of those unbelievable,
I love Ella and Billy.
Billy Eckstein, I mean, all of them. Joe Williams, every one of those. Every time they sang a song, the same, because they all sang out of a song.
No, yeah.
So every time they sang a song, the same song, it always sounded different because
Yeah.
it was a different nuance, a different
Twang,
audience,
yeah.
a different feeling. They were having a shitty day, a good day, and things happen. I believe that food is the same
Same
way.
way it is.
So when I'm in a good mood and I'm happy, the food sings. When I'm in a cranky mood, you see, I leave.
Yeah.
I cannot cook because I know the food's gonna come out like shit. And I just believe that good food is like a jazz
very,
song.
very,
It's like
very.
writing a jazz song.
That's all it was with me making music. Same kind of way. Yeah.
Okay, let's finish. We're in the home stretch. You ready? So now when people come in here and they're like, I'm a chef. Oh, I know Rob's out there. Rob, if you're listening, I'm telling the story about you. So one of our vendors knows me for 3 years, comes in all the time. Used to call me Liz, and I'd be like, I get a young kid here to be my sous chef one day. and I'm sitting in my office, and the guy walks in the kitchen. He goes, "Hey, what's up, chef?" And the kid that was behind you goes, "Oh, what's going on?" Like says hello. I jumped out of my seat in my office, and I came out and I said, "There's one fucking chef in this kitchen."
You ever heard us when people call us chefs all the time? Like the customers are nice, and I always go, no, don't never say that. They do all the time.
Well, don't say they don't ever say that. You say, "Chef's right there. Would you like to meet her?"
I always say, what I always say is, I go, no, I go, do not call me chef. I am not a chef. I say all the time, I'm not. Because people don't know that, because the lingo is, it's kind of
Nobody
messed up.
understands.
No, yeah. I didn't really get it.
Dang, right? But that, and I talked to that guy, and I said, especially for a woman in this industry, it's men that are cooks, men are chefs.
Yeah.
And it's very hard, thank you for my heartbeat, it's very hard to find, and there's a lot of us out there, but we don't get the respect that we have earned over time. Really?
Yeah. Well, and my ex-girlfriend's mom, she used to be, she got out of the industry. She's very, very good at it.
All right, so now for this one, we are making like a scalloped potato, broccoli, yes, that. Yep, exactly. I'm a cook, you're a chef. But Neil, you could be a chef, I don't know, but what I'm saying is, there's a criteria. A chef has to run an entire kitchen.
The chef orchestrates everything.
We are the orchestrators. The sous chef's important.
It's that, yeah.
There you go. The cooks are the soldiers. Yep. It's a lost art because everybody now is a chef. Liz, your class act chef, hands down. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. And you guys don't even really know me or see me. Well, that actually is not true. Yeah, I know, Neil. It's interesting. All my entire career in this industry has been like that one vendor. Even when I go to trade shows, I don't know if you go to trade shows, but even when I go to trade shows, like the last one I went to the other day, 99% of the vendors are men, and 90% of the chefs that show up there are men, and they look right over my shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Plus I'm a little shorty,
yeah.
so. But when I start talking to them and I start talking the language and, whatever margins and, costs and stuff and really communicate. But I have to work very hard to get their respect. So at this point, I'm like, go fuck yourself. I'm not doing it. I'm tired of it. I got nothing to prove. All right, so now I'm gonna saute these mushrooms really quick. Yeah, what are you gonna do, dude? Mom, that's the way it goes. We may not know you the way you interact and lead your team. You are a chef, amazing. Thank you, Kim Ye. I do have fun, and my chef loves me, but they know that it's a serious place to work, In the beginning, they don't really know because I'm fun.
No, do not get it.
They don't get it right away. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little oil, and I wanna break these down a little bit because we've steamed the broccoli. I have absolutely paid my dues. I have steamed the broccoli. We boiled our potato. We kind of cut them for scallops. Now, if I had my choice, I would have not used an organic russet. I would have used a Yukon Golds because I think they're creamier. But I don't have any out there, so we're gonna use this. Now, I'm gonna kind of create for you. This can all go, Paul. I'm actually gonna just do this one. We're gonna break this down. I want to create for you guys one green bean casserole. Yeah, and that young kid never understood it, and he was always was mad at me for that. And I was like, dude, you're not there. Sorry, that's the truth. If you can't run a kitchen, you're gonna let the kitchen run you. You are not a chef, right? Just can't be. But that goes for any business. If you're an office manager, but the office is running you, you're not an office manager. Tippy. But that goes for any business. If you're an office manager, but the office is running you, you're not an office manager. Tippity. Okay, we're back. Okay, here we go. Kim Ye, dude, exact, right? It's true, any profession. If you're in some type of management position and your space is running you, you're not there yet. Doesn't mean you're getting there. What?
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
What happened?
Motorcycle accident.
Oh God, do you need to go?
No, I'm good.
I'm sorry, Paul. Do we need to stay, have a prayer, a little prayer? Why don't you go take a minute?
Yeah, I'm fine.
How old?
25, maybe 24.
You just got that message?
Yeah, I might have just pressed my head. He just
Was
started
he a
hitting
crazy
stuff, but
man?
He was a motorcycle kid.
I know, but was he crazy on the motorcycle or?
Yeah. He was definitely around.
I'm sorry, Paul.
That's alright. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I knew him when he was a little guy. Well, we were young.
We just got some sad news. Paul, everybody's sending you love.
Appreciate it.
All right. Look at our gooey.
That's crazy. Yeah, thanks. It's alright. But it's not nothing new.
Nothing new.
His dad died a couple years back too, so I'm sure he's.
On a motorcycle too?
No, he died from overdose, but he's been hurting since his dad was dead, so he's probably in a better place. That's a way bad way to think of it, but you know, it's what it is.
I'm sorry. All right. I don't even know if I can finish now. You're stressing me out. What do you want to do? You want to take a minute? Why don't you go take a little walk outside?
Yeah, we're.
You want to make a phone call? I'm right here. Just don't leave me here. Just stay by my, near me, but go outside. All right. You all right? Oh. You also have to be, yeah. You went. All right. So, and then all you're gonna do is put this in your casserole dish. You're gonna put this in your casserole dish, just like this. Your green beans, that's it. And you don't even really need a cheese for this one, obviously, but it makes it look very creamy with the coconut and onion powder. If you wanted to add nutritional yeast, because I know a lot of people love that, I don't personally use it, but if you like that, you can use it. I know, I want to finish I want to finish what I started with you guys, and then I'm going to take off and take care of him. Okay, now we're going to add, just like you would at home with your green bean casserole. Look at that. I know Paul got some horrible news. No, he's okay. He's more of that guy that wants to be alone, and he has to touch base with his people, So pretty, right? And, again, you could add a little bit of, what do you call it to this? The tempeh, or you could add bacon fat if you wanted to. It's that easy. It's so good, and that one's vegan. This stays vegan just like this. And it's so creamy. You all right? Did you get to talk to anybody?
Yeah, I texted him.
All right. You want to go?
No.
I could finish. Well, put this in the oven. Put this in the walk-in. We'll finish this tomorrow. Put that in your hand. I just have to finish this.
I'm good.
You're good?
I've been through this a lot already.
I know, but doesn't mean it gets easier. Okay. Now. Yes, we'll keep him busy for sure.
Yeah, he was out while riding and walking out. I got Snapchats from him earlier. It was open.
Oh, he was riding around the command
And
van?
it sent me Snapchats.
Oh, really? While he was driving?
Yeah, so
That's
yeah.
not good.
It's kind of crazy.
Wait, leave me that Parmesan.
I got Texas boy, his best friend.
All right, go ahead. Go do your thing. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. Did you use all the rest of that Swiss?
Oh, yeah.
And we have no more, right?
No.
Okay, so let's mix this one. We're gonna add our mushroom. Our mushroom here. All right? Is this friend there?
What?
This friend was there?
Oh yeah, I just Yeah, no, his best friend was like my first best friend when I first moved out there when I was a kid. And I just hit him up because I'm like, you know, he can't even, he just said crying. Oh, he just started. He lost both his parents too. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just a shit show.
Save those for us for tomorrow.
All right.
Put that in a paper. Here, I'm gonna keep you busy and focused so that we can get out, okay?
Yeah.
Brown paper towel, fresh, okay? Now, if you have, guys, if you have like, this is a great one. I know, so young, exactly. Yeah, so that's easy, we can fix that. Always Norma. Okay, now these I'm gonna put in very gently because I don't want them to break, but they're cold now, so it's gonna be okay. Now, if I had Swiss, I would use Swiss. So I'm gonna show you how I finish this, but I'm not gonna pack them all because tomorrow my Swiss is coming and I'm gonna finish it tomorrow, okay? But here's what I like about this recipe. I'm done with this too. I'm just gonna mix this and we're out. Okay. If you have, which I have here, and the next thing is like okay, no worries, no worries. I'm gonna add a little salt to the potato, just a little bit, right? Because if we start adding fat to this, yes, I know, he'll be all right. You know, yeah, he's gonna be fine. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to this, okay? And what's nice about this, yes, all the classes will definitely be recorded. Now we're gonna mix this together. Look how pretty this is. This is a really delicious recipe, and it really comes out, I don't know, for people who want something different, clean, healthy, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of onion powder to this as well. And we're gonna add, if you don't like onion powder, don't add onion powder. I'm also gonna add a tiny, tiny bit of garlic powder. Then we're gonna add a little heavy cream. So right now, Mary, what's in this bowl is potato, mushroom, and broccoli. The broccoli was steamed, the mushrooms were sautéed, and the potatoes were boiled and sliced. You see, because they're cold, they're sort of holding their shape, but I'm being very, very gentle about the way that I mix this. Now, the next thing that I'm gonna add to this, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for my hearts. I don't like mushrooms. Leave the mushrooms out. Put zucchini in. That's simple. Yes, this broccoli is fine. We went through that broccoli today before I did it. Yeah, if you don't like mushroom, it's okay. You don't have to put it in. Remember, this is just to inspire you, okay? It's for no other reason than to inspire. Okay, now the next step is I have here shredded chicken. Yeah, see, everybody's different. This is our shredded chicken from our rotisserie. We roast chickens and our rotisserie chickens, and we break up the chicken and shred it ourselves. It's all organic chicken. What's the casserole? I call this a chicken broccoli mushroom casserole. I don't know. I don't make fancy names for things, but look at that. Now, if you wanted to use tofu, if you wanted to use maybe tempeh, if you want to add bacon, I just wanted something like healthy and something a little different. Now we're gonna add a little bit of Parmesan to this. And tomorrow I'm gonna add a little Swiss. So we're gonna make it or like Gruyere, either one works. But I will have Swiss tomorrow. So I'm gonna add a little bit. And this, you know, I like the Parmesan with Swiss because while you won't taste the Parmesan, it really lends itself to adding an undercurrent of flavor, which I love. So pretty, isn't it? Now, look at that beautiful, I mean, you could just eat it like this almost, right? Now, we're gonna add to this a pint of heavy whipping cream. Now, if you don't wanna do, if you don't wanna do a heavy whipping cream, you could do a half and half. You'll get the same result. I'm using half that pint for my recipe, so for you, you're gonna use even less, unless you're making, you know, a large quantity for a party or something. And the last ingredient in here would be about 2 cups of shredded Swiss. And then this is gonna go in our casserole baking dish and you'll bake it. Look at that beautiful thing. Now, the last thing I would do on this is add paprika. Now, Dor, if you were gonna make this, I was thinking I wanted to go over that with you. If you were gonna make this vegan, you could add again some smoky tempeh to this. Use cashew milk, and you could use like the vegan Parmesan from Follow Your Heart, which I think has a fabulous flavor. You could also use the Violife heavy cream that we use here. So this works as well. Oh, yeah, every class has people? All right. Then we're staying where we are. And we will keep going. And eventually we will have sold out classes. Yes, cashew cream would work on this with tempeh and other vegetables. So you could totally do that. Paul, we're gonna add this. We're gonna add the rest of the ingredients to this dish tomorrow when we get the what do you call it, Swiss in. All right. All right. Another wonderful class. Waiting for the vegan class date. Veg nurse, did you say you can't do Sundays? Do you want to? Is it? Can you do either a Saturday morning or a Thursday? We can try. So that's going to be our casserole. Again, we would melt this in there. So what is tempeh? Tempeh is a fermented soy. It's the best source and really only true source of vitamin B12 for vegans. Okay, what looked like your favorite casserole tonight? Oh, you can do Sundays? All right. I will weave in. You need vegan, you said, or do you want it to be plant-based? Woohoo! I'm gonna chat with everybody while we're eating up. And when you say it's time to go, we're walking out the door, okay? You need me for anything?
No, I'm good.
All right. All right, my loves. Anybody have any questions about tonight? All right, let's see. Kimmy, thanks. Yay, tell her it's for Pam. A lot of women our age are facing this after menopause. Would adding coconut cream work, Chef? Yeah, I don't see why not. You could do that. Yeah, if you guys need vegan, so if you're taking one of these classes and you're vegan and you tell me ahead of time, I can send you vegan equivalents to these classes and teach you at the same time. You know, I can totally do that. I can make a class gluten-free for you. I can manipulate recipes so that everybody that needs to can take it. Thank you for my heart. Did you guys have a great time tonight? I did. I liked this class a lot. Pinned a comment. What's the comment? I missed it. Ta-da! Dude, Mom, you're funny. Tempeh, beautiful, great. She's good for Sundays. Okay, perfect. I will weave in a vegan class. Code is 50 off. Kim, yay, thanks, Kim. Yay, tell her it's for Pam. A lot of women. I don't know. I am not sure what that is. I can't find the whole thing, but whatever happened, great. Thanks for the share, Twyla. Count me in for plant-based. Woo! All right, we're going to get that on the calendar. I'm going to go sometime tomorrow night. I will do that. You're amazing, too. Thanks. You've got to be kidding. It was perfect. I'm so free. So many. I'm so glad. I would love a gluten-free class. All right. How to avoid statins. Like statin drugs? No. Like you mean that? Like for cholesterol? Can I post my calendar? Yes. I'm so sorry. I know the chat's rolling fast. That actually is so good for us when you guys do that too, by the way. You can buy the classes and get the recordings, that's for sure. Thanks, Neil. Thank you, Red Lover. This was great tonight. I'm so glad you guys had fun. I'm so free of so many foods, it's difficult. Yeah, that's what happens. You know, you might do better with like one of those one-on-one calls and we can create a menu just for you and create recipes. I do that too, you know? I want to help, but my time is valuable too, and I want to make it affordable and helpful for everybody. So that's really important to me. Motak. You know, I'm doing brunch next Sunday, but I could do a healthy breakfast. Okay, wait, I gotta write these down. I'm never gonna remember. Okay, so we said vegan. An all gluten-free. Hi, Luann. What else? Oh, I know we have to do baby and kid-friendly foods. I also want to do some things for kids on the spectrum. I know for kids, you know, a lot of parents, when they have a kid on the spectrum, they start trying to find ways to feed their children, and they plant-based, yes, and it's very hard. Road trips coming. Yes, Nisha. Tyler, she's trying to register and the 50 off's not working. Yeah, I want to do that because I've helped quite a few friends and some family members help their children, and you know, that's a hard one because the kids have sensory issues. A lot of them have to be gluten-free and casein-free and all of those things, and it's very hard. Some of those kids have like 22 food sensitivities when they're in the mornings. Healthy breakfast. I think we've done that a few times, but I could certainly do a focus class on that. Yes, Mary, that's why I'm here, because I can tell you the ways. I can show you how to do it. Oh, my purple pen went. Okay, my loves, we are almost done cleaning up. I will see you guys. We are gonna have more things on the schedule. I just have to finish doing my, thank you. I just had to finish getting all my catering done for the season, and then we have like a good 4-week, almost 5-week break before the real season really hits. And then, Alfreda, you and I have a date the week of July. Let me look at my calendar. The week of July 7th. You and I have a date. A promised date. Sweet dreams. Thanks, Neil. Good night. Good night, Elia. I really enjoyed all my time with you guys today. I love chatting with you guys. It's really fun. You ready, my friend? Let's get this in the walk-in. And the milk, that coconut milk. And you're gonna take, no, it's warm. You can leave it just like that. Put paper over it. Here. Okay. Oh, yes. It's like 20 pounds. Whew. All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I know tonight was fun, right, Deanne? I don't know what we're going to do next week. I will get a schedule up. It's just been hectic. But we're having a good time. Having a good time. Peace, love. Peace and love. Thank you, Deanne. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. I actually, some days I'm like, I can't go on live. I'm too tired. And then when I get on here, you guys just fill my bucket. So it makes it easier. All right, my love, are we ready to hit the road? Yeah.
So.
You don't have to be here tomorrow. Let's make the call for 9 o'clock because they're going to be cleaning the kitchen.
Yeah.
So you guys don't have to be here. Me and only myself and Moser will be here in the morning. Here.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Put those. Yeah, let's just put those in there.
What is this?
That's coconut milk. Just put all that right in the walk-in and those trays, and we're good to go. They're cleaning my backdrop here tomorrow. I'm so excited. It's been a while. It's hard to get them. Yeah, he'll be all right. Thank you for a great night, Dora. Come see me tomorrow, please. I would love to see you. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for everything. Don't forget to, join the stand store, pick something out, join our fun, become a subscriber here. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you, everybody. Sweet dreams. Okay. Everybody claimed their points. We're all good. Good night. I requested you but blocked, not accepted. What? Yeah, he got all his food, Nisha. He has a whole tray right down there. I think he's got 4 casseroles. Veg Nurse, go up to the top. You see where the hearts are? There's a little number that hangs to the side. Click on that. And then you hit claim, claim, claim. Scroll up, claim, claim, claim. Orange heart. You got to claim those points. They're good for you, good for me. Thanks, Kat. Thank you, guys. All right, got them claimed? We're out. You ready, my friend?
Yeah.
Now, scoot. Scoot, scoot. Wasn't that a song at one time? Scoot, scoot.
Oh, yeah, Robbie Rich, yeah.
Robbie Rich from Compton? I don't even know what any of that means.
It's a rap song, right?
Oh, bye, guys. Thank you so much.
It's a rap rap song, right?